Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Big Lala, it's good to have you here today yet again. Of course, quite a lot has happened, WIZKID we know has done quite a whole lot. But one thing that people I've come to realize over the years is that you don't become a very good artist without having a very good management team. And of course, we know WIZKID has that in Baba Sunday Array. And of course, the one and only since 2015, 2016, Jada Pollock, who is also the mother of WIZKID's third child, Zion. Now, Jada rather, and WIZKID has done quite a whole lot for, themselves, from tours to endorsement to performances and everything. And the last time we talked about Jada P's, impact on WIZKID's career, what she's been able to do. She managed Chris Brown before now, and of course she's with WIZKID, and she's done quite a whole lot. But would you say that the work that Jada does for WIZKID is not being pronounced enough?
Well, I think in the international space, I think it's being pronounced because she did win the Artist Manager of the Month one time at Billboard.
Billboard, yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, if they do recognize that, yes, she is indeed a manager and she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
And the home front, because of how we are culturally, especially in Nigeria, no, not even Baba Arelamo. Like, it's just everyone knows she's WIZKID's manager, right?
Yeah.
But because of the way we are, just because they have a kid together, they would want to refer to her as a baby mama first.
And that's the
before
thing.
they refer to her. Yeah, and it's clearly annoying her.
Yeah.
It's clearly an issue for her. It's been ongoing for a long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've talked about this and said, why people need to pay more attention to
Jada's
achievements as a manager, because she's done quite a lot. I mean, if you go back to as far back as Fever featuring featuring the vixen of
Tiwa Savage. I heard
Savage.
She was the one that brought about the idea.
The idea. I mean, she's done quite well. She's well experienced in that regard. It's just, I won't say it's not a shame, but it's just the incidence of having the kid with WIZKID. And I read a comment on our page, when was this? I think late last year when we had a similar topic.
Yeah.
And someone said, it's Jada's fault that why would she mix business with pleasure? That she's the reason, because if she had remained the manager and they achieved the whole thing, she would have gotten a lot of more support. And not like I agree, but in Nigeria, that's how a lot of people see it, unfortunately, because of the culture. I think she just has to live with it. The people that do recognize her work and influence, they give her the credits for it. Billboard internationally, and people locally as well. Local media still do refer to her as WIZKID's manager. And it's just the general music populace, or maybe some section of the fan base who still say, it's a baby mama. I mean, let's say the gossip or the entertainment part of the media who refer to her as that. But the music and entertainment bits would always refer to her as WIZKID's manager.
Of course, Twitter, of course, we know is a very, very, very unpredictable, environment and everything. Jada has always, done a bit, despite all the successes that Jada has achieved, with, WIZKID. Recently, she seemed to, she seems to be in a very, I don't know what kind of state, but she's not happy with the fact that till today, people still refer to her as WIZKID. I mean, when you see tweets, directing, that she responds with some really, really, like more like a fire, she fires the shot back and everything. And if you see someone, supporting her to say, guys, don't do this. This lady has worked hard for all she has achieved and all of that. It is not good enough to reduce her to, a WIZKID baby mama. Now, Jada is responding more to this right now. Would this ever stop? How should Jada address it? What should the fans do? Because it's not looking good.
I think perhaps she's trying. I don't know why she's shedding more light. I mean, we've talked about
this. It's getting to her, Lala. It's getting to her. It's getting to her.
I know it's getting to her, but this particular time, it was somebody who was kind of like speaking her mind, and then she responded. I mean, sometimes people realize things at different intervals. a lot of people have realized that Jada is doing so much for WIZ, and she's not getting the level of respect she needs to be getting. So
yes,
someone who is just realizing, someone who's just realizing this decides to tweet. Obviously, it's going to trigger and maybe bring back past memories. So I don't think it's even down to why alone it's not down to why alone to forget or just focus on the positives, right? There are still going to be other people who will realize later that, nobody is giving these girls as much respect that she deserves and all that. You get that will continue, and she can't do anything about it, even though she's
years. It's been years.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, even if she's still making is part and parcel of the game. It's part and parcel of relationship with WIZKID. The moment there was that interpersonal or personal relationship, it is always going to come up. It's always going to come up.
Yeah. Anyways, it's just now Jada is responding. The fans also are getting to. What role do the fans have to play in making sure that Jada gets the flowers that she truly deserves, and of course, letting people stop the whole tag of WIZKID's baby mama?
That's if she cares about the local audience, because the international audience, they don't give two craps about, she's WIZKID, she has a relationship with WIZ and all that. And maybe perhaps what should other people do? Maybe what should WIZKID do, right? Would she feel better if people refer to her as WIZKID's wife? WIZKID's wife? So should we go ahead and manage and protect?
I think WIZKID, I think she actually prefers you just to refer to her as WIZKID's manager, and not WIZKID's baby mama.
There's that person, that means at the very moment, she's two things which she can't deny. She's WIZKID's baby mother. Yes or no?
Yes.
She's WIZKID's manager. She's the two of them, whether she likes it or not. She is. If the other party or the female want to refer to WIZKID as Jada's baby daddy, he is not the baby daddy of Jada. Of course, she's the two of them. She can't run away from that. She can't now tell people what to refer to her as, which I understand. I understand the frustration. But the moment there was that personal relationship, this was always going to happen.
Anyways, we hope that the fans will get to, respect boundaries and, of course, address Jada the way they should address. Look more into the professional side than, the personal side. But of course, we know fans would always be the fans. Guys, let's have your thought on that one. Jada P, of course, getting really frustrated with that one, WIZKID's baby mama. What exactly should she do? What should the fans do as well? How can this, whole thing end? And of course, with Jada getting all the flowers that she deserves. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Please continue to stay safe. Big Lala, thank you so much for having me on the show today. We'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.